Hello friends, this video on thermodynamics part 5 is brought to you by examfear.com. No more fear from exam. Please make sure that you have watched all the videos from part 1 to part 4 before going ahead with part 5. Now we will talk about thermodynamic state variables. So what are thermodynamic state variables? This is a basic topic which needs to be explained at the beginning so that you don't have issues when we go ahead and we talk about first law of thermodynamics and second law of thermodynamics and their applications. Thermodynamic state variables are the macroscopic quantities determining the thermodynamic equilibrium state of a system. So I told you that thermodynamics is completely based on these macroscopic quantities. In thermodynamics, we study the different laws of thermodynamics which tell us or which describe the behavior of various thermodynamic systems in terms of certain macroscopic quantities. So these macroscopic quantities are known as thermodynamic state variables. Why are they known as thermodynamic state variables? Since they describe the behavior of thermodynamic system, so they are called thermodynamic. So from thermodynamics we get this term thermodynamic. Why is this term state? The term state implies that these macroscopic quantities determine the state of a system. What do I mean by state of a system? State is nothing but the condition of the system at a particular instant of time. That is, what is the pressure, volume and temperature of the system at one particular time. So, these variables basically tell us the state of the system. So, they are known as thermodynamic state variables. Right? For example, pressure, temperature, volume, mass, internal energy, they are all thermodynamic state variables, right? With the help of these variables, we can tell you the state of a particular substance. Suppose if I say that this gas is at a temperature T degree Celsius and with a volume of V centimeter cube. So this tells you the position or the condition of the gas at that particular time. So this pressure, temperature, volume, mass, internal energy, they are all thermodynamic state variables. A system not in equilibrium cannot be described by state variables. Why? That's very obvious, because if a system is not in equilibrium, that means these variables, beginning I explained you what is equilibrium in thermodynamics. Equilibrium would mean that the macroscopic variables will not change with time, right? Now suppose if a system is not in equilibrium, that means such macroscopic quantities like pressure, temperature or volume, they are continuously changing with time. Now see, if these values itself are changing with time, then how can we describe the system with the help of these variables? Like sometimes your pressure will be P, sometimes the pressure will be 2P, sometimes it will be 3P, sometimes it will be 4P. So I just cannot describe, and this change will happen continuously if the system is not in equilibrium. So we cannot describe a system which is not in equilibrium by state variables, right? So these thermodynamic state variables are often known as just state variables. So these state variables determine the thermodynamic equilibrium state of system. They are macroscopic quantities. Their common examples are pressure, volume, temperature. Now there are various types of thermodynamic state variables. Basically there are two types of thermodynamic state variables. Extensive variables is the first category. Extensive variables indicate the size of the system. So extensive state variables, they depend on mass of the system or the number of particles. Size of the system means what? Whenever I talk of any system, the size will mean either the mass of the system or the number of particles in the system. So extensive variables are those which depend on the size of the system. So examples of extensive variables would be volume. So the examples of extensive variables would be volume, mass, internal energy. If you see, all of them depend on the size of the system. For example, mass. Mass depends on size of the system. Greater the size, greater the mass, right? Similarly, volume. Similarly, internal energy. Internal energy is again the sum. What is internal energy? We will talk about internal energy in another 2 to 3 slides ahead. So we'll see that all these variables are dependent on the size of the system. So they are called extensive variables. The other category is intensive variables. So it's very obvious now, if extensive variables are the one which depends on size of the system, intensive variables will be those which will not depend on size of the system. So they does not indicate size of the system. They have nothing to do with the number of particles in the system or the mass of the system. So such variables are temperature, pressure. So pressure and temperature fall under intensive variables, and volume, mass, internal energy, they fall under extensive variables. Thank you. Please visit examfear.com to watch free educational videos, try free online tests, get the best quality study materials, study from the best tutors and mentors, and much more. Thank you once again.